Ladies and gentlemen, Ingubers42 telling you guys that Roblox is now officially renaming Connections back to Friends on April 7th, undoing one of the most useless updates of 2025. And it's been announced, really, on the 2nd of April, which was Thursday, that this happened. And it's remarkable that even Roblox realized what they have done was wildly wrong. Dare I say, pointless. Like, who knows why on earth they even managed to do this? Because, like, the people were complaining about it, and they simply just didn't give a crap. They didn't even bother listening, right? Let's just see if there's anything in the dev forum post that will just hint at the fact that, we may never know at this point, but what we do know is the fact that Roblox undid one of the most useless updates of last year. The people are excited about it, and I'm only not very excited because Roblox at the same time has been forcing dynamic head slop down everybody's throats, for one. And two, they're still moving forward with the classic clothing accountability, like they call it, update, where it'll force everyone to get premium or no longer be able to sell clothing, which, that part of the update has already happened. Now they're just gonna delist everything by July instead, which is just a madhouse and a half. And, I believe some people who are saying Roblox is saved in that stuff are getting a little too excited, because don't get me wrong, this is a good update, but they need to undo, like, 5 at least more crappy updates that have done in the last couple of years. And now, folks, you can pay subscriptions, like in-game subscriptions, using Robux. You used to only be able to pay it through local currency. This update, kind of a W, because if you don't have the money at the time, but if you do have Robux, there's always that option. And, you like to have more options, right? Because it's just more power to people in general to choose however they want to see fit, whether it's real money or virtual money for Robux. And Cable 3D brings up a very valid concern, saying, hope to God they do the same with plugins. Like, yeah, if they do the same thing with plugins, then, again, more power to people seeing, like, oh, you can buy for dollars or Robux, just for an example. And they need to do this for plugins, too, honestly. That would be a bit of a W there. And, yeah, it says, purchasing a Game Pass with Robux is worth more than paying it for money. I guess. Like, you'll definitely get the Robux in there at some point. It might be 5 days, it might be 30 days. Who knows? Because, again, Roblox is tripping at times. But now, here's a very interesting event that happened April 4th, the morning of it anyway. David.baszucki has his username reset. I'm not even joking. Like, sometime around, like, 1 in the morning or some crap, his name just got straight up reset out of nowhere. Like, that is interesting. Like, someone must have either reported him or in the AI moderation just said, yeah, this is a very interesting username that's not even allowed, and just Thanos snapped it. And now, folks, it's back to the surprise of absolutely no one. Like, yeah, of course David.baszucki is going to get his username back because he is Roblox. At least the head of it. So, of course, he's going to get some kind of leeway with this. And we got some very civil comments. Yes, precisely civil wait, what? What is this dude on saying, oh, his username, followers, and following were changed? I don't know about that. I really don't know. It's like, it could have been really much of anything, really, but once again, and yeah, they're just all judging him over his avatar and whatever. Myra is so bad, even protected user didn't save him. Yes, that's just something. And now, folks, we are going to talk about something that Alexnewtron decided to do a couple days ago. He decided to turn one of his Meep City testing places into an avatar-changing game. Which, if the Meep City folks find this out, it would be game over for literally any form of sanity on the platform, because these might be some of the same people that have made Meep City bad, if not worse, than what it was. And Meep City has been, from the start, a major breeding ground for online daters and predators up till like recently, when all the major features that allow this degeneracy to flourish in the first place has been removed, either by pressure from Roblox or outright after the game got struck down, which is the case in February 2022. And I was mentioned by My Water Brock on Twitter about this, and it basically had the old Meep City avatar changing feature. And I will show you guys what it looks like in game. And folks, normally I wouldn't even join a game on my main account, but I thought that this would be a very quick overview of what's happening in the game right now, considering the fact that there's only like 18, 20 people, and it's just people changing their avatar. And yeah, this is gonna freak me out sooner or later. My goodness. Yeah, you get the old Meep City avatar changing system here. Literally the old system. And we got something now. Okay, there it is. And now, you could just change your avatars similar to how you used to do it in Meep City, which, if the Meep City people of old find this, that would be very concerning outright. One more thing, and it's the Oozing Oscar, the hat that is known for meme appearances in the last few years, especially with stuff being laced, as the caption has went limited a day after it went on sale for 1,500 Robux. And look, I'm not against this, okay? I'm not against the sale. I'm against the fact that Roblox has removed classic faces while they're doing this sale. That's the only thing I'm against here. Them trying to be sneaky with this sale and removing classic faces, replace them with dynamic heads, and have a sale used as a distraction. That's what I don't like. Seems unethical to me, but you can find out how crazy that is. And there's people, like, potentially going to sue Roblox over the classic face removal, which, keep up the pressure on them, honestly. Continue the pressure. That's how we win. Continue the pressure and do not give up and spread the message around. That is how we end up winning against a corporation like Roblox. Okay, back to the Oozing Oscar. This item is a very interesting looking item in general. The fact that it went limited is kind of interesting, needless to say, because, it's been used as a meme, really, for the last few years. And Roblox decided, yeah, we're gonna make this thing on sale, actually. No April Fool's joke, and it just shows that the thing being on sale is no joke. And it actually went limited. Which, good for those who purchased it, like myself, because I know I said the head stack was going to be the last thing I purchased, but the Oozing Oscar, I was like, okay, fine, this is going to be the last, and, I might not buy much of anything for at least a while, until Roblox gets its crap together, which is a tough thing to ask Roblox to do at this point, when you only have, like, 1.6 thousand subscribers, so there's that for you. I'm gonna end this video off, so if you guys like this video by chance, hit that like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you can stay notified for the next video. Comment what you guys think in the comment section about anything Roblox related, and what I should bring up in the next video, and I will see you guys in the next video.